We find ourselves at a tavern at the edge of the world. After sharing many nights and many days of enjoying each other's company, our party in the corner once again finds themselves restless, eager for the continuation of the tale they've been told. Without missing a beat, precisely on time, the bard strolls in, a large grin across his face upon seeing his friends. He makes his way directly over to the table, pulls out a chair, and sits down. My friends, it is so good to see you again. It truly has been too long. Now, I know you're probably dying for me to get back into where we left off, but given it has been a minute, why don't we start with a bit of a recap? I'll ask you to bear with me. This one is a bit, well, a lot happened. So, the bard begins to pull out his instruments, strumming along to a familiar tune as magic fills the space and a cold air settles over the patrons. Following the aftermath of Kilgrove's ambition, our party treks south to the capital of Wintercrest to explain the assassination of the Jarl to the Damari. Following the hearing, Mother Un pulled the party to the side, conveying to them her concerns of Ragnarok, granting them a rare opportunity to lay eyes on the prophecy of the end times. Rightfully shaken, they departed the tomb towards the tomb of Sterkoler to slay the one known as the Red Lord. Despite the pleadings of the god Brody in the aftermath of the battle, Morgan carried out the righteous execution of the once tyrant undead. Continuing their journey south, our band of friends made their way to Mornstar, seeking the goddess of the moon to help free Brynja of her dark attachment. It did not go well. When Brynja chose the path of self-sacrifice, Sayun declined, not wishing to kill the shifter and damn her soul. After some additional detours, including elimination of one of Reyna's targets, a crazed man who had turned to the torture and butchering of animals, the party eventually took on the sunken tower, where they hoped to find the answers Sayun refused to provide. There, at the top of the tower in a demiplane, they encountered the wizard Kipson, whose transference ritual to the body of a dead god had gone awry. After helping Kipson complete the ritual, the wizard helped Brynja in ridding herself of the dagger, revealing a terrible truth about her and her brother. Their souls had been bargained with against their knowing. A deal between Sayun and Blackhear. With the dark knowledge, the group set off once again. Brynja's desire to find her brother at an all-time high. Along the way, Brynja took the time to confront Sayun about the revelation, forcing the Moon Mage to explain herself. Sayun revealed an even deeper secret, that she was dying. Her life connected directly to the containment of a world-ending primordial known as the Night Serpent, and that Brynja was meant to be her next of kin. The party resumed their grim search for Bren, left with much to consider. Eventually, they tracked him down and stumbled across him performing a heinous act. An anchoring ritual, using a sibling of the dagger Brynja had just freed herself of. From the shadows of the ritual, an archdevil stepped forth, proclaiming himself to be Kilgrove, reborn in shadow. The fight was too much, and the party had to flee, leaving Brynja's brother behind. This spurred Brynja to reconnect with Sayun, providing her a chance to connect after time to think. Brynja agreed to consider to be Sayun's successor in exchange for her help in freeing Bren. A new course was set, and the party made their way to the Murkmire capital of Gorathal, where, inspired by Kipson's soul magic, Morgan was able to provide Reese with a new body, one that didn't require possession of a living humanoid. And lastly, our party got to finally enjoy some time off to relax, as they celebrated the Festival of Flame, the Gorathal denizens. You all find yourselves awakening. Many of you sore. Granted, you just fought the other night, so it wasn't one for your life, which was a nice change of pace. The previous experiences of the Festival of Flame still sitting on your shoulders, giving you this lightness, a joy that you haven't felt in a while. As the sunlight washes through all of your windows, calling you down to breakfast, what do you do?
Oh. Yeah, I probably make my way down sluggishly. Just tired, but, you know, probably in better spirits.
Tired,
Same.
sore, probably hungover. I probably make my way down.
I'm very sore because I was used as a weapon.
Yeah.
You were. You very much were.
Very much were.
I feel like the entire front of my body is just one big bruise.
Probably.
Reese probably, as per usual, is woken up pretty early and is downstairs already with a cup of coffee ready for each person.
Oh.
And just sipping on his.
Yeah, I'll probably be next awake since I do not have a hangover. Just sore. I just like sleeping in. But I probably come down sooner than the other three.
I would probably, if not last, probably second to last.
Yeah, I
Just
feel like
kinda-
I'm gonna be last.
Yeah.
Ugh. Just come down, like, kind of pressing, like, on my head, coming down. Ugh. Well, good morning.
Morning, Raina.
Good morning. Do you need a bit of hair of the dog, or too much celebrating last night?
I perhaps went a little overboard, but, yeah,
Don't worry,
that's...
I'll make your coffee special.
I appreciate it. She just fucking downs it.
Ah,
Ugh.
At this point, Crag probably is shuffling in. Oh, is that coffee? Thank God.
you feeling okay, friend?
I'll be okay.
For what it's worth, I'm really sorry.
I don't blame you. I wasn't expecting to win, so I'm glad that I at least helped. Well, help everybody win.
Yeah.
Hey, now you know how it feels to be used as a projectile. I'll bet, I think Morgan was honestly a bit gentler. Surprisingly.
Well, I don't have the benefit of having nature magics. I can launch a fucking mountain at somebody.
Oh, now we gotta test your strength. Maybe you can.
You offering?
I mean, yeah, of course.
Right. I'll hold you to that.
You guys
What
gonna
is that
wrestle
little
again?
shit?
I said Julian isn't here,
Well,
so this
we
is
need-
the part where someone goes,
There you go. Yeah.
oh yeah, is it that one?
Is it,
Yeah.
is it this one, I think? Yeah.
That one? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
What do you want from Krag? I mean, we need to. You need to get used to your new body, right? So whip it into shape. I can't be the strongest person here anymore. Oh, besides, actually, honestly, Reina. I look over at Reina. Who am I kidding?
Did you say to mine a new body?
No, it's just
No,
talking to
Reese.
Okay,
Please.
they're talking to me. I was confused.
Yeah, no. But I'm like, but I
Surprise.
mean,
No,
feel
no.
free. Do you want to join in?
Brynja's offering for you and I to wrestle for a little bit.
Oh,
That'd be a sight to see.
Oh, come on. It went well yesterday.
if I can keep this plate body on. I'll like pat the chest with strict-collars.
Perhaps we let him recover from last night before we do this, though.
No.
Fair.
Speaking of which, what is the plan?
Right. Back
Right,
to reality.
plans. Back to the actual shit we have to do.
Odin, remind me, we know that we were close to where Bryn was headed, but we didn't know.
I mean, you don't know where Bryn is anymore.
Oh, right.
Right.
We knew where
We
he was.
entirely lost track of him.
Yeah.
So,
You could
unless we can-
theoretically guess maybe there's a chance he's still in Murkmire, but that's under the assumption that he didn't leave or Kilgrove didn't like transport him somewhere else, or
yeah.
Yeah.
so realistically it could be anywhere now.
So, unless we can get Morgan to spy on him a little bit, the closest objective I believe we have is either finding the piece of the small puzzle we've been putting together, or we check out that obelisk that we got the lead for before. Because the next closest thing, from what I can gather, is finding one of Crag's pieces.
Yeah, whatever's. I mean, you know, I want to know where my brother is, if he's even still in this part of the world, but I also know I have to keep asking Morgan to spend his energy. But we definitely, since we're in the area, whatever's closest to get, we need to. I'm gonna look around, make sure no one's listening to us. If anyone's around in the tavern before saying more.
Mm-hmm.
Looking around, I mean, there's a few patrons here and there. No one immediately jumps out to you as like eavesdropping or ominous or anything. They seem kind of just like regulars. Some people hung over from the night before, just like some of you.
And so then I'll say, but kind of in hushed tones, yeah, the next gem that we're looking for is, I think, supposed to be right around here, in underground or in the muck, or
From what I remember of Morgan's scrying, it was buried in some building halfway in the ground.
right.
I am good with whatever is closer. I just need you both to stop yelling.
Mm.
I don't know what to tell you, honey. We're not yelling. But I understand.
It's fine.
I think
Besides, given who your brother seems to be working with, he'll turn up.
he'll eventually
I have
find
a
us,
feeling-
likely.
I have a feeling we will not have to look for him.
No.
He will find us or he will pop up somewhere.
So Odin, to make sure that I'm remembering what we have on the map right, this circle here is where the obelisk possibly was, and then the buried piece that we're looking for is somewhere in this region, right?
You don't know about the buried one. That
Yay.
for sure was the piece, or was the obelisk.
Okay.
As far as the piece goes, you have no idea. It's somewhere in swamp.
Okay. So we at least know an island where one of the things is, but seems like if we're gonna find Bren or the specifics on the piece we're looking for, we may need to do another scry.
If Morgan's up to it, is Morgan down here with us?
Yeah, Morgan's down. Well, if I try scrying on the gym again, I don't know if I'll get much more information than what I did last time.
But
I can try scrying on your brother. Last few times I tried doing that, it got us nearly killed.
Right. Right.
Let
So I
us maybe
guess-
give it a rest. We know what our one thing is. Let's go to the place that. Let's go to the for sure thing.
okay. And at least this time, hopefully, there will be more than just Brynja on her own to see to things while we figure out exactly what this is. Because this could be one of those places of power, or on the worst chance, it is one of the places that's tied to those I've talked to, and that could
As
be a
long
whole
as you
lot
don't-
deal.
As long as you don't go disappearing on me again.
At least not without notice, love.
Thank you. That's all I ask.
So, South.
Right.
Last night when we talked, there was mention of potentially going back to Frostwind once we finished up everything we needed to do down here. Was that still on the
Oh.
table?
It's probably our best bet.
Yeah.
Okay, just let me know when you want to go. I think I can get us there pretty quick.
Hmm?
Really? Like, how quick are you talking?
Well, you know how I got us out of that fight really quick?
Oh.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I can do something similar without hopping realms.
I would hope that is that there's less strain on your body as well. I guess I would hope.
It'll take a lot of my magic resources, but as long as we're not planning to fight right after that, I don't see a problem with it.
So technically, I guess, since do you have to have been to the place, or?
That makes it a lot easier, yes.
So I guess if we're not in a rush and not abuse your energy, we could always come back, I guess, if need be.
We could, although it
Not
might be
saying we
best-
should leave, but just as an option in case, like if
Right. I will say, once we get to Frostwind, it might be best to travel by foot back again. There were a couple pieces that we were looking for that are along the way, after all.
Right.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, thank you, Morgan. That opens up a lot.
Of course.
I'm assuming you'll need to restock up on supplies before we leave, and I think there were a couple commissions people were waiting on for today, myself included. So, meet in about an hour.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
I have to go see a blacksmith. Cool.
All right. Well, break. Go about your business, picking up the items you need. I did not write down who all was still going where, so remind me, please.
I had commissioned. It needed adamantine to make. Was it electrum that I was having somebody make ingots of?
Oh,
I was wondering, is
I think so, because you wanted to make a quote. You told them kind of like a replica as close as you can to the sword, and discovered that it's made of. You found out what
Rare
it's made
shit.
of. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh shoot. Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought I had got them started on that.
Okay.
Didn't we have to find Electrum?
Oh, right.
Like,
So we
they
haven't
had
started
Animate
on
and
that
Silver.
yet.
We have to find Electrum for them.
Yeah. Cool.
So yeah, at least we know who to go to once we find Electrum.
Which is meteor shit, so we gotta find some shit that fell from the sky.
Yeah. I don't think I had anything, because I think I just got clothes, like some new clothes and stuff.
That's right. I remember
and-
some of you got some new clothes commissioned.
Yeah, so I'd probably go pick that up if I hadn't already. But I probably would honestly stick with kind of a mesh between the outfit that I wore for, like a lower key outfit that I wore for the King of the Hill thing.
Yep.
Just without like the heavy makeup and whatnot, but the more kind of like, yeah, Reaper outfit with a few. But it's good. Yeah, I think I got like a few dresses and stuff. So good to have some variety in my bag. Instead of the falling apart clothes that I left home.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Right.
I think all I was looking for, and I think I bought these. I don't think I had anything commissioned, but I think I was just looking for some jewelry. I'm pretty
Yes,
sure.
I
don't
think
think
you
I
already
commissioned
bought
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think but we all
I
went
have
to this boutique because I think I also got
Mhm.
like, you know, some like necklaces that had like bones and shit and
Mm-hmm.
And Odin, I do not have a target right now, right? I'm in
You
the
do not.
clear for.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I thought I remembered that we're good for right now, but I just wanted to double check.
yeah, I think making sure we have the basic bitch stuff before heading out, you know. Yeah. So I'll probably meet up and yeah, wait for people. Oh, I think I got a book. I'll probably sit and read that book while I wait for people. Alchemy 101.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
You spend a decent amount of time reading the book. I'll say you probably get maybe like 1/10 of the way through it.
That's probably being generous because I'm probably like, oh my god.
All
I
these
haven't.
fucking words.
She wasn't. Bren was the academic. I was not. Bren was the book reader. I was the I'm gonna go punch trees, just like Reese.
You got the brawn. Bren got the brains.
Yes,
Mhm.
100%.
Double check. Oh, that's stupid. Okay.
Okay.
Nope, it's good for you. Don't worry.
All right.
You all eventually
I'm
meet
guessing
back
it's
up.
something that Morgan has.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And you're kicking yourself as a DM. You're like, oh frick, I forgot I gave him that.
So as you all meet back up, Morgan also just expands on what he offered earlier, and I'm just going to read you the snippet of the spell related to the transportation stuff that he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay.
If you have a detailed map or have seen it through a power or device, you suffer a -2 to the roll. With a success, you arrive within 2d6 times 100 feet or on target with a raise.
So we could try and get to the gem because he has seen
Morgan has
it
seen it in a
technically.
scry.
Yeah, he's seen it.
I mean,
That sounds like because otherwise we're in a swamp. It could be
We're in a
fucking
swamp.
anywhere. So
Yeah.
that's kind of
Mm-hmm.
great.
Yeah.
yeah. So we could get what we're looking for now, then, instead of going to an obelisk and seeing what's become of that.
I'm good with either one, but I do think that the gem is a bit more important.
Agreed.
So, if Morgan, you feel up to it, let's go outside of town where people can't see us, and if something backfires, nothing gets... I'd rather like this place, and I want to be able to return.
Agreed.
You know?
Okay.
So... let's do it. Resident Witch.
You make your way outside of the city, eventually finding yourself back amidst the swamp and the muck. Morgan reaches out his hand and begins chanting something as you see these black roots slowly begin to form. As they do, they begin to coalesce and almost form themselves into this standing circle, a gateway that you could walk through. Let me roll for spellcasting. Okay. Not a raise, but still a success. So it will be within 2d6 times 100 feet.
That's still really close.
As long as we don't phase into a wall.
Yeah.
Let's be
Alright.
good.
Okay. Let me do a d8 for just a random cardinal direction. Okay. As the vines and roots connect, you see this shimmer of this black veil form, as this magical sparkle kind of hits it. And it's blurry, but you see something on the other side that wasn't what was actually behind it just a few seconds ago. Okay, everyone through.
Let's see where this spits us out.
Right.
You all charge through, taking turns running through the gate, and as you do, stepping through the other side, you take a step, and you find no land beneath you, and instead you fall face first into murky water.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. I hate this.
You
I hate
are
this.
you are currently about 50 feet or so from a island that you can see.
Okay.
DM, how deep is the water?
Oh god,
no.
can you even swim?
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
Oh,
can
no.
you even swim?
The water is thankfully not super deep.
Okay.
It is,
I'm
however,
also a dwarf.
still taller than you are.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh god, I'm just like thrashing around in the water.
I'll just like pick him up
Help.
by the back of the armor and just.
I'd say some of the taller amongst you are kind of like a little bit on your tippy toes to have the water above, like below your mouth. Some of the
Yes.
shorter of you probably have to do a little doggy paddle to stay afloat.
Damn.
And then Crag, you're just completely underwater.
I'm going to piggyback on Reese's back.
Yeah. That's...
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And I'm just gonna start making my way to the closest island.
Yeah. That's follow suit.
Okay.
Quickest way to shore.
Sloshing through the water, your feet get tangled on various vines and other plants and aquatic life as you trudge through the mud and silt. Eventually making your way slowly onto the shore, kind of using some of the mangroves in the area to help pull yourself up. Eventually, you do find some semblance of dry ground out of the water. And looking further south from kind of where you came from, you see where the brown, brackish water begins to slowly turn into a deep blue as it extends into the ocean far beyond to the south.
So we're near the coast. That eliminates a good amount of all this.
I have all of you make me notice rolls, please.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, first
Sure.
roll of
First
season
roll.
3. What is
Yeah.
my
Let's
notice?
That's a no.
Yeah, I got a
Trying
2.
to see. Do I have
Eight.
anything?
Remember, y'all, bennies.
We do.
That
Everyone
is
has
a-
3 bennies.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm a Nah, that was a critical fail. So
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
so you can't.
Okay, hold on. I was just making sure I didn't have any.
2 ones.
I'll use one of mine for this.
I rolled a 6. Hold on, do I
The
add
first
anything?
one was better. It's a
Oh, actually, wait.
5.
Oh, that explode. Okay.
Ooh.
Wait, does this even...
Ooh.
Okay. Hold on. Let me make sure that because I got 2. This is the first time I'm using this dice, but I want to make sure it rolled 2 6s and a 4. But I want to make sure this isn't like it. I don't know how fair this dice is. Oh. It's just very heavy. No, okay, no. We're getting. I was just very lucky a couple times. Okay, so that's 12, 16.
Yeah.
What my cat eyes see.
Kind of taking in your surroundings and looking around, you do see, kind of towards the edge of your vision, a small, like, spire kind of sticking up to the northeast. Given your knowledge of the maps that you have and what you see to the south, you think this is probably Southmire Watch. You are likely on that little teeny tiny island right there.
Oh, alright, I relay this. I pointed it out. And then also, then that means that island over there is where the obelisk is. So whatever. Right in between.
Well, we can at least search here, and then, depending on how Morgan's feeling, we can either go there next and then go to Frostwind immediately after, or we can take some time to rest and then take that trek if everyone's fine with that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't, yeah, we definitely, will need to be, Morganed off this, because I don't want to swim in the ocean. And I don't think, and I point to Crag. Crag wants to, swim in the ocean.
Yeah,
Couldn't if I
yeah,
wanted
that's
to.
fair. So I could
Alright.
piggyback you, but I think that stretch of water is still going to be a bit deeper than we can go together.
Yeah.
I'm looking around for any half-sunken buildings.
All right. You kind of comb your way around the island, which in and of itself is not very large.
Mm-hmm.
As a whole, I mean, the whole thing is maybe, I don't know, 400 or 500 feet across.
Oh, okay, so it's a bitty thing.
Mm-hmm. You look around, and kind of towards the center of the island, you do come across some odd stone. It looks like it's cut, something that would resemble man-made structures of some kind.
And from what I remember, it was half buried in the muck, but it was also underwater, right?
It wasn't completely underwater. There was definitely a
Okay.
small little layer of water, and you could see some
Okay.
water like seeping in.
Okay. Well, might be fine, but just to be sure, I'm gonna spend a couple power points to do detect arcana on that area, just to make sure there's not any fuckery.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Spell casting, which is a D8. Ooh, 7.
7. This space directly in front of you, kind of where you found this carved stone, fucking lights up. There's some sort of enchantment over this area.
Okay, there's something going on with this area.
Like what?
Morgan, any some sort of enchantment. I can't tell other than that. Morgan, any chance you could
I can give it a look, yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
Morgan's exploding.
Morgan did explode.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Hey.
Nice.
With a 16. Morgan kind of spends some time studying the enchantment and the area around. It seems like it's some sort of protection enchantment, something to seal an area, not necessarily to trap it. I don't know, it feels kind of like a magical lock of some kind.
So we'll need some sort of key. This might be the reason me, but no way to check unless we try. And I'm just gonna start making my way over there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm gonna follow.
Yeah, I'm not leaving no one out of my sight.
Mhm.
Izzy, get out. Get out of there.
You begin to comb the area. Can I have all of you make me notice rolls, please?
Yes.
Yes,
This was better
sir.
than last time.
And I forget, yeah, I forgot to roll my wild die last time, but luckily so everyone remember their wild die.
Oh yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Yes.
because I just
Do
happened
not
to
forget.
explode.
Yeah.
And so it didn't affect me, but wild die.
9.
Got a 7.
3.
5.
Okay.
3.
Crag and Reese, as you're kind of combing the area, amidst the muck, you see this another piece kind of protruding out that catches your eye, kind of bending down and brushing away some of the mud. You're able to make out what looks like some sort of like stone block. It's very ornate and decorative. Whatever it used to have carved onto it, it's almost impossible to see what it is anymore. But it's very much looks like it would be a piece that is used to like seal an entrance. Brynja, as you're combing the area, you get familiar scents as you feel the hair on the back of your neck stand on end.
Don't like that.
Guys, I'm getting a bit of a spiritual presence. FYI.
Well,
Trying to fight the urge to throw up because it's still my I'm not over my childhood, 100% fear of, oh god. But I'm trying to be better. Oof. Okay.
Yeah, as you kind of tell the group and, do a little circle kind of scanning the area, as you're finishing wrapping up that sentence with your notice roll, you also swear in the midst of this dense grouping of shrubs and vines and trees, you see for the briefest second what looks like a face before it fades.
Oh shit. And I'll say that anyone who's close to me. Yeah, there's at least someone here. Maybe more.
You go first, or is there anything we can do?
No, let's just... You guys find... Let me keep an eye on that. You guys do what you can, and let's find this thing and get out.
Right.
Considering what amulet this thing belongs to, I shouldn't be surprised that death lingers nearby.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get this open, yeah, Craig?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Okay. You do your best to begin to pull at the top, trying to free it from where it sits. It doesn't move an inch. You pull and pull with all your might. No movement. As you release your grip, you swear you see a faint shimmer.
Well, we're gonna need to figure out how to either dispel whatever's on this or figure out where the key to this place is. So,
Can I try to break my eyes away from where I saw that face before, as I'm like looking out into, and I look at the door. Sorry, I forget, does it have any markings besides just like...
It may have at one point, with it being exposed in these conditions, it's all but faded. Can't really read off of it.
Because I'm gonna go up to it and just look at it, and I'm gonna touch it to see if it just feels like stone or if I feel any of that spiritual kind of thing.
You do.
Okay, I'm gonna try, and with that feeling, I'm gonna try and actually reach towards it instead of away from it. And I actually want to try using one of my new powers, if I may.
Okay.
I've never used PowerPoints before. But I have 10. And what I want to use only costs 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and use... I'm calling it spiritual imprint, but it's called object reading.
Ooh, okay.
So... range touch, duration special... Okay. Sorry, I don't have to... So it just says, the ability to get visions of the past from an object with a successful casting. I gain a vague impression of whatever information I'm looking for. In this case, it would be, how do I open this door?
Mm-hmm.
I get a vague impression of whatever information I'm looking for from the object's creation forward. Raise grants more specific information. And then it gives like just examples. So I would like to try that. I don't know how. What do I roll?
fantastic.
So yeah, I think for Oops.
Because I'm a whatever the spell casting for shaman is.
Yes.
Okay. Where do I have that? Sorry, guys. New shit. Who's this?
Hell yeah.
Who this? Did I not grab shaman shit? Thought I did.
Shamans use faith as their arcane skill.
Okay. Alright. Hey, that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Okay, so I just roll for faith. Right, and so that is hey, my wild die exploded. Okay, so that is gonna be 11.
Okay. As you kind of concentrate with your hand over the object, you feel some sort of connection between this enchantment and something that draws your attention northwest.
If I look over to the northwest, do I see something?
You see a much larger island in the distance.
Is it? Oh,
But as you
Yeah.
do so,
uh-huh.
you also hear this little, and there's a shimmer.
On the door?
Mm-hmm.
Or okay. Push the door.
Moves.
Open the door. Try to open it.
It takes some help, but you're able to slide it free from the muck as you pull it off to the side. It reveals this set of decrepit stairway that descends down into the darkness below the rest of the swamp. The mud and water and other ick that you kind of been standing in begins to fill the space and flow down the stairs.
Right. Spiritual presence. And I think it's connected to the obelisk somehow too. Or at least there's something. I do think we should check it out after this. But,
Okay.
yeah. Who's
You
got a
did
torch?
wonderful. Well, I just said you did wonderful.
I just touched the door. Thank you, though. Right.
And I'll summon the spectral sword so that there's a bit of a glow, and I'll go down in.
Okay. You slowly make your way down and reaching the bottom of the stairs, your feet hit water and muck below you. As you look around, you find yourself in a incredibly dimly lit room, just illuminated by what you're holding and the light shining in from the staircase. It's overall fairly small, mostly square. Carvings and vines sit along the walls, much of which are very hard to read, having been weathered by time and the environment. At the very, very far back of this room, you see sitting inside this little nook, wrapped around by various vines, is this gem. Slight green glow to it.
I found it.
Because of how we got in here. Fucking shit, god damn. Oh. Let me go first. Ugh.
Can I just, like, look around and look for anything that might be a trap? I don't trust that it's going to be that
Yeah,
easy.
make me notice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm also
Not at all.
I'm gonna cast protection on everybody in the room.
Sure.
Thank you.
So that's
Oh.
1, 2, 3,
Hey!
4, 5. with Morgan.
It's a 10.
Thanks.
Looking around, there doesn't appear to be any traps of any kind. No holes in the walls. No arcane sigils.
I don't trust it, but whatever.
Y'all, viewers, we've been burned too many times, so yes, we are crawling through every dungeon
Yeah.
that throws at us.
Yes.
Every time we've been underground, it's been a shit storm.
Been bad news.
Yeah. All right, and you said you're going first.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Cool.
Ugh. Steel myself, shake it out, and yeah, move forward.
I'm gonna stay by the entrance to this like little nook, and I've got my spear ready. I know some shit's about to jump out, so I'm prepared.
Okay.
Everyone has a +2 to armor, by the way.
Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you.
Hey,
A 7's not a raise, is it?
No, it's
Okay.
not.
Okay, yeah. Then it's just 2 points of armor then.
And
you.
I'm not far behind Bren.
Okay. You make your way slowly across the chambers. As you do, Brenya, you notice in the corner a pair of eyes watching you. They don't have malice or disdain, but they do look a little bewildered, curious, maybe.
Take a deep breath, and I look at it, and I kind of nod my head, kind of to acknowledge it.
You see the eyes squint further, and then only you hear the sounds of creaking wood and vines as a shape begins to step from the darkness. It's roughly the shape of a humanoid, except it's completely encased by plant life from the area. Vines, aquatic plants, clovers, lilies. Pretty much anything about it would not strike you as human, except for just underneath, kind of where the wood stops on the face, you see what looks like human skin. And then the eyes.
Cool. Okay. And I stop. Does it approach, or does it just comes out of the
It takes
literal
a
woodworks?
few steps forward, seemingly just intending to reveal itself to you now that you've noticed it. And it kind of cocks its head, and as it does, you hear the creak of wood.
Hello. Hello. Don't mean to intrude. I do mean to intrude, but not in. We mean you no harm. I like to. Hi. Oh God.
Its voice rumbles with this deep sort of creaking, paired with what sounds like wood grinding against wood. You are not blessed.
I think I'm technically blessed, but it depends on by whom you are talking about. Probably not who you're talking about. And I point to the gem. So we're looking for this. Would you be opposed if we took this with us for protection? I am.
You hear this
I'm sorry, so
creak
rude.
of wood kind of behind you, and you instinctively look over your shoulder And the creature is there now. You look back and it's gone from where it was. Closer now. Its head still cocked, looking at you. Who are you?
Uh, my name is Brenya. I'm of the Mooncatcher tribe in Westwatch. I've been very rude coming into your home and not asking who am I addressing?
I speak for them. You hear another creak as it vanishes and appears next to you on your right side this time.
I'm trying so hard to not be jump. She's like, don't be rude, don't be fucking rude, but at the same time she's like crawling out of her skin. Oh god.
You've been touched by the moon. Cocks its head to the other side. How did you get in?
I didn't force my way in. It let me. I reached out to it. Whatever's powers here. I'm new to this.
It kind of just vanishes into the ground.
I just stand still for a moment. Everyone see, I'm looking kind of green. A bit. And I'm gonna take a step forward. See if it appears again.
It appears in front of you. I have conversed with them. They hold you in high regard.
Oh. I'm glad to hear that.
A moon catcher.
Yeah.
It pauses for a second, kind of looking at you. The name is new to me, but I see its history now. We're well attuned with the spirits.
I am.
And I have no qualms with you.
Thank you. May I retrieve the gem with your blessing?
It nods as you hear the creak of wood as its head moves.
And she takes a breath, and her shaking kind of is slowed down a bit as we're having this conversation, and I nod to it. Thank you.
It kind of just watches you silently.
So I will approach and reach out to touch the gem first.
Okay. Reach out, you touch the gem. You feel arcane power within it. Nothing else happens.
Okay. As long as I don't get blasted at me, I'm gonna try and grab it, pick it up. If I can even.
It takes a second to kind of work it out of the stone, but you're able to grab it and pull it free.
Oh, let out a breath I didn't know I was holding. And I have it in my hands and I look to if the figure's still there.
It is silently watching you.
And I'm just gonna hold it and give it a bit of a bow. And I will keep it safe, protect it with all that I have. I know its importance. Thank you.
Kind of cocks its head again as if listening to something you can't hear. They advise caution.
Tell them I will take their advice. Thank you again. And I go to leave. I don't look at anyone else. I just start walking. And maybe when I pass by someone, let's go.
The rest of you watching Brynja as she leaves, just over her shoulder for the briefest of seconds, you swear you can see a silhouette amongst the shadows. Bulbous and overgrown. A thing made of plants. But just for the briefest of seconds.
I'll just give a bow to the space and also make my way out.
Same.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
You guys find me like freaking far away from the door, doubled over. Deep breaths.
You okay, love?
Minute.
Okay.
You
That's
did well.
We're good. It was did you see that? Or did I
saw a glimpse of something, but
right. Well, yeah. Yeah. There's a guardian spirit there that let me. I had a feeling it was there to protect this. So apparently this, I think it's spirits, the spirits that hold me.
You'll feel this rumble.
Apparently
It's very light. You also hear the sound of what sounds like moving water. And as you kind of look off to the side of where you are, in the water leading to that larger island, you see what appears to be this large set of roots slowly growing about an inch below the surface of the water, forming an underwater bridge off in that direction.
Hey. Let's go.
Thank God.
seems to have a blessing of sorts.
it definitely went a lot better than I thought.
that's
Someone
good.
I'm on good terms, I guess, with the spirits, which I'm shocked with considering I've spent so long trying to ignore them. But, it worked. It's good. I was advised to use caution. So, gonna put this, do we have a special place we want to put this, or just put it in my bag? I don't know, I feel like I'm holding, or do we
And you already put one of them in the amulet.
I guess so. Yeah. Craig has an amulet.
Yeah, I was like, doesn't this go in the
Do you want
amulet?
to just put it? Yeah, I didn't know if we wanted to. Do we want to put it in now, just to make it? And then I hold it at the crag.
Take the amulet out of the pack. I'll like put it in there. Safe place as any.
You put it in the amulet.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Onward to the roots of Yggdrasil, past the dismal specters.
New lore just dropped. New lore just dropped. Oh.
Oh, that's wild.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. So, friends, now we the amulet, whoever wears it, their strength will increase by a die type, and their spirit will increase by a die type. That is excellent.
Wild.
I have a feeling that once we fill this puppy up, yeah, that you wear it, you freaking which would explain, yeah, it's a very powerful thing. Excellent. Okay. Now that she's outside and she's and stuff, before we walk over the bridge, I'm just gonna turn back to where the tomb was or whatever and call out, "Thank you again." Before following everyone across the bridge, if would like to go across the bridge.
Fuck, we may as well. I'm moving a little. I don't know how long these are gonna last, so.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll take point.
Yeah.
Not quite
I'll
running,
probably
definitely
take
power walking.
Reese will take point. I'll be the last one on the bridge, and that's when I turn and say
Okay.
thank you to the
As you walk,
things.
about 5 or 10 feet behind you, you can see the roots, maintaining the distance, but slowly returning back down into the water.
Okay.
Right, and as we're walking, and yeah. Shake it off.
It is odd, as you're kind of focusing on shaking it off, Brenya, as you're walking with each step, you feel like you hear a whisper coming from below you. Nothing malevolent, but you feel just a very strong, like, spiritual presence of many spirits. Not like ones that are not at rest, but ones with a purpose.
Okay.
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 I'm sure that's fine.
Oh yeah.
They're... Yeah. I'll say more once we get to the end of the bridge. I'm holding my breath.
Yep.
Taking it in.
You eventually cross to the
a
other side.
lifetime.
As you do and the last of the vines disappear, you also similarly feel that spiritual presence dissipate.
And I'm just gonna say low, as I look out to the old... I won't let you down again. Right, so... Yeah, I don't know if every, part of this amulet is going to, have as much of a spiritual presence, but I have a suspicion that since it is quite literally the key to the underworld, that it would be guarded by the spirits of the deceased. But this, they let us take it. They let us take it they mentioned my blessing of the moon spirit. As long as I have good standing, I feel like we'll be okay. I mean, that whole bridge was, the spirits of the deceased were pretty much just helping us. So, yeah, I guess. Hopefully having a Valkyrie also helped our standing, you know? I would... No, what... I guess I feel guilty that I've been so neglectful, but they aren't holding that against me at this point. Anyway. Hey, you want to find that obelisk? Since we're here.
Sounds good.
I do appreciate you getting us this far.
It's been a long time coming.
Oh, let's not let the good graces go to waste. Let's see if we can find it.
The crossing itself took a decent chunk of the day. As you now navigate this island, the sun sits low in the sky, getting closer to the east. Beginning to look around, it doesn't take too long before you find signs of ruins, pathways that have sunken down into the silt and mud. Following them, it eventually takes you to a clearing amidst the gnarled vegetation of the swamp, where, surrounded by these ruined, crumbling stone walls, is a large obsidian stone, standing roughly 7-8 feet. Very narrow, maybe only like 1.5 feet across compared to the others you've seen. But you do see a carving on it as well.
What's the carving?
Looking at it.
Looking at the carving, you see it's kind of hard to tell. It's like this wispy form, has like humanoid legs, but the top turns to this smoky wisp that fades off before turning into what looks like the Aurora Borealis that wraps around the obelisk and all the way to the top.
Ah.
Okay.
This might be your speed, love.
Me? I mean, I did feel something when I touched the door that made me think of this direction. I guess I could touch it and see what it tells me. Like, I guess anyone else who wants to touch it, it kind of, I'll go ahead and reach out and touch it to get a glimpse of it. I've done this before. What you gonna tell me? Let me touch everything.
You reach out, touching the obelisk in front of you. You, unlike the other standing stone you've interacted with, mentally you're immediately in a different place. The brackish water below you reminds you that of the swamp, but everything else around you is a black expanse. Directly above, you see a breathtaking view of the night sky with the Aurora Borealis streaking across. In front of you, you see a figure. A few tattered vines here and there, but otherwise human-looking. Old, kindly, shaved bald head. Same eyes as whatever the creature was you encountered on the other island. You must forego your other blessing just to have this one.
Who are you?
I don't remember. It's been a very, very long time I've used my name.
What's your faith? I will put my faith in you. I'll go ahead and give up my blessing of the survivor.
You do so. And as you do, you feel this release of power. Exhaling, you look up to the sky. And you swear you can see shapes among the Aurora Borealis. Figures. Correlating with the legend you've always heard that the Northern Lights are often associated with the passing of spirits. You take a deep breath, watching them pass, and you feel a new power enter you as you inhale. You now have the blessing of the spirits.
Oh, that's the blessing he was talking about. That makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
While
What
under
would
this,
happen if we revert?
while under this stone's blessing, you gain a +1 to spirit checks. And once per day, you may call a spirit back to its corpse, asking it a simple question that must be answered with yes, no, or another simple one-word answer. The spirit returns to wherever it was in the beyond after the question is answered.
Oh, okay. What? I can ask a spirit one yes or no question, basically.
Yeah, something that can be answered with a simple,
Yeah.
one word. Yes, no, maybe.
One word.
Blue.
Okay. Did you say once a day?
Once a day.
Shit. Fuck yeah.
Damn.
Yo, anyone want this? If anyone wants, they could field trip back to the Survivor one if anyone wants that one, because that one was good too. But this is great.
Yeah, I
Alright.
don't remember what
Sorry,
the
I stole.
Survivor one
Sorry.
was.
It was +1 to vigor rolls, and then it's like I could soak, like I could roll a wild die and soak, yeah. It was pretty
Dang,
good.
that's nuts.
Actually, it was good.
Damn.
It was very good. Hold on, let's see. Hold on. Oh yeah. The survivor one was a +1 to vigor checks, and when you roll for a soak check, you roll 2 wild die and choose one. So.
That's dope.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
it was good. It was good. But this is very. Sorry guys, I stole this one. I'm just gonna be the
fine.
the ghost
No, it makes the
whisperer.
most sense.
You're entirely fine,
Oh yeah.
dude. It's fitting.
But hey,
Perfect
now
for
yeah,
you.
if only one of us can get it. Hey, yeah, the freaking survivor one is one I would definitely go and take a trip so someone can have that one.
Yeah.
Fuck. I
Hey,
would take that. Damn.
Reese knows about it because you were very sweet and let me have it instead of you. Because remember, it was like only one.
That was in
it
that
was like
area.
only one.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you're like, take it, so you would know it. Excellent. Woo, sweet.
Sure.
Thank you.
Cool.
Actually, maybe we should go back and let Reese get that one, considering the number of times Bren has able to almost one
Die.
shot.
You.
Almost
Yeah.
killed.
No shit. It's like, yeah. As soon as I come out of that and I drop my head and I'm. Thank you. And I just look to you, and then I look to Reese. I'm like, so the blessing I had before is up for grabs again. I kind of just took this one. I'm sorry. It's very
Fine.
It's literally the blessing of the spirits. I feel it. When we went back there, it was saying I wasn't blessed, and I think it meant by this. And considering it still wouldn't, I feel like I owed it a bit to come here. But the one that Reese and I found up in the north, we always take a detour there if Morgan was up for it, because that one made me feel it was very good for when I needed it. Felt very strong.
Especially since we need to go searching up north anyway, might as well make a little bit of a detour.
So yeah, these are definitely worth the detour. Because is Morgan the only other one that has a blessing now?
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
I think so.
We all need
Yeah.
to be blessed by some people now. Because it's pretty great.
And with how well it served you, it could probably serve Reyna really well as well.
Yeah. So
Brynja, can I
I
have
feel
you make
more
me a smarts roll?
oh no. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Smart. I'm not smart.
No, that's smart. I've been telling me that. For
I'm gonna take my wild die that exploded. It
Oh,
took me a
nice.
sec. 8.
Oh yeah?
An 8 in comparison to a 2.
Having been to 3 standing stones now, despite not interacting with the one Morgan got, you're starting to see a pattern. There's always been a strong association of each month, often referred to as a season, dedicated to something or someone. Season of the faithful, season of the warrior, season of the spirits. If you had a good guess, there's likely 9 others you haven't found.
I'm going to jolt and like a bit brain blast. And I'm gonna relay this connection.
Okay.
So yeah. Oh, we could, if there's something specific that maybe you're drawn to, we might be able to hunt down or try to hunt down specific standing stones if we are so inclined. We know 3 of them right now. Right? So Morgan, where's your notebook? Let's write this down.
Yeah, right.
Make a note.
It's good to know.
And so, is there a place that explains each of the different seasons, like notes what they are?
In the calendar, if you look at the very top, under your 431, the second era, whatever month you're in, it'll tell you what the season is.
Ooh, okay.
We are in the season of the faithful.
Okay.
And if you want to hit preview date and just hop to the other months, it'll show you what those seasons are too.
Okay.
Or if you don't feel like doing it for every single month, I can just tell you. Survivor, Spirits, Sailor, Merchant, Dryad, Faithful, Dragon, Wolf, Poet, Mage, Hunter, Warrior.
Ooh, all right.
We gotta find the
Okay,
mage
okay,
one
okay.
for Morgan.
For Morgan. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was an
Wow.
order
Alright.
of
Oh, man.
order of months too. So January was Survivor and Warrior was December.
I wonder.
Okay.
Oh shit! I don't know. We'll have to shop around.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to camp out here? I assume Morgan is too spent to try and. I mean, did we want to just go straight back to Frostwind, or
What you
was there any
feeling,
other
Morgan?
business?
Are
I
there other
might-
things we were looking around?
Yeah, I have
Can
enough to make the jump if we wanted, but should probably make sure there's nothing else here we want to do.
The only thing
Uh,
I'd be looking for around here is meteorite, but that's about it.
Meteorite.
I wonder if there's a
Well,
astrologist or astronomer that we can talk to.
The only two places I can think of that we've been to that might have them is either where those are, or over in oh shit, what was the name of the place? Where Mama Moon is
my
at.
god. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Mama Moon City would probably. That's the first place that I thought that would have astronomers and shit like that.
That's the only other
It's
place
been
I can
map
think
has
of.
been updated.
Map is
Yeah.
ow.
Standing stone found.
Spirits.
Nice.
Oh, great.
Well, what I meant by other things to check out is I meant other things down here in the south. If we go back up to Frostwind, we are going very far north. Wasn't thing of crags? Wasn't
here?
part of your thing? Not like this far down, but
Well,
in the south.
Quadrant of the map. Yeah, what do we need for your
oh, I know one was in Merkerheim, which is another plane, if I remember correctly, Odin.
Mhm.
And then
One of the easiest to get to, where you're from. It's the Underdark, basically.
yes, and I know there were some tunnels further up north where all the dwarf people go down to travel,
Mhm.
but it's a long tunnel system, and I feel like it'd be hard to try and track down where it is. So we might need to ask around about that one.
I think
Wasn't
it's
the-
marked on our map. I think there's like
wasn't-
2 entrances or something that we debated.
There's a
on
bunch of
taking
mine
that
entrances.
road.
There's
a
few that
couple
you know
up in the north. Yeah.
of. Yeah. So
Yeah, because we
Going-
were debating on which route to take. We're like, okay, if we go to this place
Mhm.
first, we can go down around these mountains and get to this one. Because I think it was also
Yeah.
out by there was one not like super close by, but in the same like quadrant as your home, Brynja. I want to say there was one at least
Yeah.
like on that side of the map.
Yeah, they're
Probably.
So,
Yeah.
let me throw you a world map real quick and just give you a general idea on where some are right now.
Mhm.
So, there's a few that you've found on your maps. Current closest to you is probably in Alron. It was set in the side of the mountain near the sunken tower.
That's right.
There's another
remember
one
that.
in the green, kind of in that
Yeah.
mountain range on the border. There is one in the northern mountains of Westwatch. And then there's one right above Stillview. And then there's one right in that pass near Frostwind.
Seems like Frostwind would be the closest way to get to it then.
Yeah. Yeah,
This-
I don't know if my brother is even still in this portion the only way to know really where he is if, like you guys said, he finds us, or we have Morgan try and scry on him again, and take that risk. But right now, stewing over that isn't going to do us any good. Unless there's anything else we wanted to search for here, I think going back north is fine with me. Then we can...
If you're up for it, Morgan, because if nothing else, we have a home there. We have real beds to sleep in. So we could get there, we could rest, and then we can go from there.
Yeah, because the only other closer thing we could find down in the south is somewhere in the green.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd be searching for the entire place. We don't really have a heading for that one.
I do know. Like I told you guys before, the only thing else here in the south, besides the green, is that Sayun didn't tell me to go, but she's concerned about my old teacher. And I think she was more worried than she let on. But I also, to be quite frank, don't want to go home and face that, because I told myself I wouldn't do it without bringing Bren with me. Because the whole point of me leaving was, one, running from being a seer, and two, because my mom asked me to find him. So I guess, we could always... Westwatch is that weird in between. It's technically the north, but it's still close to the south, so... Anyway, that's just throwing that out there. I don't have good blood with my old teacher, but the fact that she is not responding to her deity that she's her whole life is to serve it isn't a good... It is concerning. But
should we be trying to go somewhere else, and somewhere where we could travel to Westwatch, or do you really want to hold off? Because look, it is your family, it is your blood, it is your tribe. Whether or not we go is entirely up to you.
If I ask Sayun, I know she wants me to go there now, but I don't know.
What is it you want to do? Because the rest of our stuff we'll keep. I don't know how long your ex is going to be still fucking alive, so I don't know if we'll be the one to kill him or not. But...
Oh, I better be the one to kill him, but I feel like, much like Bren, he'll pop up eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Considering what the doctrine he's spouting now, he will pop up eventually.
DM, from Oh Sweet Odin, since it has been so long since my talk with Sayun, is the gist I got from her is that she's more worried than she was letting on about, the fact that she can't communicate with Rasha?
Yes. Part of that was also probably veiled in the panic that if she can't get a hold
If
of
she told me-
Rasha, and if you said no, she was fucked.
Yeah, that was also kind of like, also it's like if she already backfired on her by if I told this chick to do something and she was like, fuck you, so now I'm like, okay, I can't, if I order her to do this, she's probably gonna say, yeah, okay. Alright, fuck. Even if we find Bren, convincing him, and I convinced him to come home with me to Westwatch, he is exiled, and it would be a clusterfuck homecoming, no matter what. But it might be easier if I go back first, and then bring him back after figuring out. I did not leave on good terms, obviously. I ran away. So... Fuck. I could also always do this. We could go and I could take a ship back if you all still wanted to go.
With everything else that is happening right now, you really think we're going to let you travel by yourself?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I'm sure you could handle yourself no problem. You could take out an entire army all on your own. And still, not going to happen.
Brynja, I can go anywhere on the continent within a day now. If you think we won't be there, you're wrong. Although, if you're not ready for this, you don't have to do it. No one is judging you. Sayun is well past the point of judgment now.
We can take some time, stew on all the things that I think a lot of us need to think about whether or not we're doing going forward.
But, look, I know we said maybe traveling first one tonight so we could have real beds to sleep in. Maybe we take tonight to think about it. We stay here, we rest, we sleep on it, I think is the expression.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright? Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Take a night to clear our heads, figure out what it is we all want to go, what we need to do. Let's stay here tonight to clear our heads.
Okay.
And we will come up with a plan in the morning.
Great.
Alright. I'll go get us some. I'll try and get us some fish. Clear my. Thank
I'll
you
go
all.
with you.
Okay. Catch some fish. Clear my head.
Hell yeah.
Set up tents.
I will help.
All right. Managed to
Is
set
there
up-
any?
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just trying to remember if there was any other out of the 50 million prophecies that we've heard. Anything else that could be relating to Westwatch? Like I know, I probably meant
That's a good question.
because I know I talked to Morgan about like there's like story of witches back home, you know, and whatnot. So I know he would have been interested in that shit. Because there's literally a hill that you don't go to because of the stories.
I guess make me a common knowledge.
Knowledge. Okay, that is fair.
Okay.
Fair.
Why can't I pin this message? It's fine.
Okay, that's a
Because fuck you, that's
Cool.
why.
4.
4. Nothing immediately jumps to mind. The only thing that you're thinking maybe could be some sort of attribution is the Beneath a Barren Hill for one of the gyms.
Oh, fuck!
Granted, there's a
Yeah.
lot of barren hills, but it does
True.
stand out.
That, oh, fuck, I forgot. Because, yes, I knew, that's why I was like, I knew something made me think of that damn hill. I know it wasn't just Morgan that, alright. Okay. Well, we'll finish fishing. When we're around the campfire, I'll mention that. As we lay out what shit we need to find. Our laundry list
Jesus
of
Christ.
things.
Needs a barren help. Also, well, I'm looking at this prophecy now. There is one somewhere in the green.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
one
but-
somewhere in the grain. Somewhere in a whole,
Somewhere in the
like,
grain.
state.
In the
In
whole
the deep
of
tracks
the green.
of the green. That's what
Yep.
it says. A final rest in the deep tracks of the green is where another was endowed.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Oh man.
As you all sit down
What are you
around the
fucking
fire
next to find, you guys?
with your haul of fish, soft rain begins to fall, giving you some damp time to enjoy your dinner.
Oof.
Yeah.
Well. With that information, we at least now have 2 reasons to head to Westwatch.
Is hopefully whatever business, whatever is other, there are many sticks stuck up Russia's ass. But it is something that's been looming over me since I left. Again, I don't think it probably isn't as urgent as some of the other things, but if we do want to go look and just see if that hill has anything to do with one of the stones, and Morgan, you could check out the possibility of, see if your witch senses sense anything, because of all the stories, if you were interested in that. But otherwise, I'm okay if we still wanted to go to Frostwind. I just know whenever we go to where you're from, Crag, it might, who knows how long it might take. I don't want to go back home, but I also know it's just gonna eat at me. And I don't like how I left.
You'll at least not be returning alone.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. So... I don't know what all you think, but... I'd be willing to... My family drama has caused so much heartache in this group already. If you guys want to be exposed to more of it, I guess.
Morgan kind of gasps. Reyna, do you think Einar's done with the Jarl stuff?
You don't know. And if I'm being honest, that's kind of why I'm hesitant to go back to Frostwind. Is I don't know what's waiting there.
Like, you're scared? Seemed pretty strong to me.
I'm sure he got out okay, but whether or not he was successful, I don't know.
How long has it been since?
Yeah, how long has it been since we fucking left?
Let's see.
We are on the 22nd of
It's been about like
Been a hot minute.
mid-year.
it's been at least a couple weeks.
Oh, at minimum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at minimum a couple weeks. Probably like month and a half.
The last
Probably.
date I have written down was when you went up to Sterkoler's tomb. So it would have been a week or two before that, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which would put you in like early to mid New Seed. About
Okay, so yeah,
a
definitely.
little over 3 months, yeah.
So
Damn.
definitely
Yeah.
easy. We
Christ.
would. So we would know the answer when we got there, whether or not he
Yeah,
succeeded
regardless.
Mhm.
or not. If so that, yeah, since now that we have a quick way to get there, Raina, I know that that's a scare. I'm sure he succeeded because, I mean, not just because he was a Skapani, but he's a good man. But I know that. Hey, if you want to rip that band-aid off, we do it together, and then you can rip my band-aid off together. Then we at least know if we can go back there, you know, afterwards.
Alright. But I'll hold you to it.
Of course. So let's go to Frostwind in the morning then. Make sure your man is back and checking on the people and all the things that you all helped with. And I think that will be the deciding factor of whether or not we can consider that place home for the future. And then go from there.
Agreed.
All right. You'll finish your meal, get settled in for the night. Rest finding you easy amidst the familiarity of the outdoors and the tents. As morning comes, that is where we'll take our break.
Woo!
So,
Yay.
we will be back in about 10 minutes or so, 10, 15. So, we'll see you on the other side.
Sounds good.